You know, it's having a really good week. This guy, Paul Keating, $40 million he's going to pocket because Telstra, these guys, have bought Boost Mobile, one of the biggest prepaid providers in Australia, about 1 million customers. They specialise in prepaid mobile plans. They focus mainly on the younger market, big in the kind of extreme sports, snowboarding, surfing, skating kind of scenes. And Telstra's going to pay $140 million for the company. Keating bankrolled the business when it started, put $500,000 of his own money in, and now owns around 29% of Boost. And he's going to absolutely clean up. What does it mean for you, though, as a punter, not a former PM, and your mobile plan? Well, on the one hand, if you're a Boost customer, you want to make sure that they don't change the pricing or the coverage, because what's unique about Boost, and there's other videos on here about this, what's unique is they're the only other provider that has access to the full Telstra network, same as a Telstra plan, but for less. Now, there are plenty of other providers on the Telstra network, but they have access to what's called the wholesale network. That's 98.8% of the population covered. 96.6% of the population is covered by the full Telstra retail network. And to get onto that, you have to have a Telstra SIM or a Boost SIM. Now, that matters particularly if you're in the bush or outside the major cities, because sometimes coverage is limited to the Telstra network. And if you thought or you think you can only get access in those areas with Telstra, you're wrong. You can also get it with Boost, and it costs less than Telstra. So that's really important. Will Telstra change that? We don't know yet. I asked the experts at Whistle Out. They think probably unlikely, because that's Boost's unique selling proposition, is that it has access to that full Telstra network, and therefore in the prepaid market it has an advantage over other prepaid providers, and Boost will now be Telstra's kind of main weapon in chasing that prepaid market. 40% of plans are prepaid, 60% are what they call postpaid. So the prepaid market is getting bigger and bigger and bigger. There's not much difference really. The only real difference is that you pay up front versus pay at the end of the month. But because you are paying up front with a prepaid plan, you can get access a little bit cheaper than on postpaid plans. Telstra sells prepaid plans, but not as well or as cheaply as Boost. And so it'll be interesting to see what this means, not just for Boost customers, but for other customers as well. Let's say you're shopping around and you want a plan on the Telstra network. Will you be able to get it in future on a Boost SIM with full access for less than Telstra? Fingers crossed. In the meantime, though, there's no change to the pricing or the coverage of Boost, so it's still worth checking out. And there's about a dozen other providers on the Telstra network, on that wholesale network, which is still fantastic in most metropolitan areas, and significantly cheaper than Telstra. So, for example, Telstra plans start around sort of mid $30 a month. You can get substantially cheaper access to the Telstra network with providers like Aldi Mobile, Woolworths Everyday Mobile, Tangerine, More Telecom, Exetel, and a number of others. My name's Joel. I'm a money saving guy. You can follow me here for more daily money saving stuff. Have a great day.